Hi, how are you? It's Rapson here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Greetings.
Today, we are back in Undercity, guys. We're in a group here. I'm going to help this warrior get his Whirlwind Axe. Messaged me out of the blue and asked for help, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it.
Just as we protect our compatriots
So,
in battle,
I'm going to
we
get
must
these
also
abilities
protect the
first. We'll get
interests of the
Thunderclap,
Forsaken.
rank 6. Blast nearby enemies with thunder, increasing the time between their attacks by 10% for 30 seconds and doing 103 damage to them. Will affect up to 4 targets. We'll also take Pummel rank 2. Pummel the target for 50 damage. It also interrupts the spell casting and prevents any spell from that school being cast for 4 seconds. So a little bit more damage with our Pummel. And Sunder Armor rank 5. So our Sunder Armor will now... Let's just check it out here. Sunders the target armor, reducing it by 450 now per Sunder. And causes a high amount of threat. Can be applied up to 5 times. So a little bit more armor reduction. Alright. Alright, they're on their way to TAUREN Mill. And we will meet them there. He's sending all his mats over to get his axe. It's a very exciting moment to get your Whirlwind Axe. Especially at that level, 33. I think I waited till what, like 45 or something like that. I forget. We waited quite a while. Yeah, this will be like a feels good, man. You know, helping somebody out with getting their Whirlwind Axe. So let's take a flight over.
The swine. Kanata still lives, her family
to
healthy and prospering
Mill.
while I suffer, forsaken indeed.
And then after this,
My
we'll go
family
back
is
to
gone, taken by the plague.
to
Our
Plague
estate
Lands
also
and
forfeit, looted and burned
hopefully
during
not
the
die
war. And after
with the
all
plague
that,
bats and
her
plague
her
hounds.
lousy children had the audacity.
There's a raid quest there. Yeah, this should be good. Oh, you guys... Yeah, just... Yeah. Yeah, I'll tank. What else is it? I should be able to kill it by myself. We did solo it, but it was tough. I remember I had to drop a few target dummies. But yeah, I think Suzanne will be useful. It's got some nice... Heals will be good. I just need to make sure that they don't get hit by the boss. Because they are level 33. I would feel terrible if they died. Yeah, I'm self-fit. Yeah, I'll just go defensive stance. I'll make sure we have Taunt up. And yeah, we will be okay. Should be fine. I'll even use the food buff. Suzanne can heal me if anything happens. Plus, we'll probably get a powered fortitude. Yeah, it should be fun. Excited for Sylvain and Suzanne. They're a little duo. It's a fun way to level with a duo. And Priest Warrior is a pretty good one. Alright, so let's meet up with them here. He'll turn in the quest and we'll be good to go. Hopefully this debuff will be gone. Well, Suzanne could dispel it. Oh, he's got a gray bear on him. Alright, here we go. There's Suzanne. Dispelled us. That was awesome. Abolished the disease. And there's Sylvain.
Hello.
Here we go. Let's do this. We get a little food buff here. Turn in Essence of the Exile. This is awesome. It's going to be such a big upgrade. Just want to see what he's doing. He's got the Stonecutter Claymore of the Bear, 9 strength, 9 stamina, 23.9 damage per second. He's going to go up to Whirlwind Axe, 35.6 damage per second. Pretty much double damage there. 15 strength, 14 stam. This is going to give us good luck, guys. we can get to 60. Good fortune for us here. I'm kind of worried about these last 2 levels. I think we'll be fine. Oh. Okay. Okay, we should be alright. I'll just sunder him up. Should get us a bunch of threat. Yeah, our threat's really good. And there we go. I want him to finish him off. Finish him off, man. You got this. Kill him. There we go. There we go. It's cheer.
Strength and honor.
Thanks so much. Yeah, let's go get the axe. Yeah. There we go. This is awesome. Look at that, badass. That's bad. That's awesome.
Victory! Our ancestors be
Huge
praised.
upgrade. Yeah. Let's take a screenshot here. Line. We'll line up. Yeah, let's do it. We'll get him in the middle. There we go. Try to bring it over. That looks good. Here we go. I'll do a little cheer.
Strength and honor.
There we go. That was fun.
For the whole.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Stay safe. Yeah, it's pretty cool people. Sylvain and Suzanne. I hope they make it to 60. Good luck, guys. That was cool. Makes me feel, you know, feel good. We helped somebody in on our journey. Now it's time to go back to the Plague Lands, guys. That's going to give us good fortune. We have around 800 mobs to kill, I think, to get to level 60. But yeah, that's a huge upgrade. Especially in your 30s, you have Whirlwind Axe, you are going to do so much damage. It's a lot of fun to get at that level.
Where would you like to fly?
All right, up to Light's Hope Chapel.
Bye.
And there we go. I hope you guys are doing good today. Feeling pretty good. In a good mood. This is going to be a good day. I hope we can survive. I was kind of worried about today, just because we're going to be dealing with a frenzied plague hounds and the monstrous plague blats. Supposedly, defenders of Darrowshire, the spirits are not hostile. I didn't really look into the quest, but Moni told me about that. So maybe we will check that out. We'll see. But we will get this quest done for sure. And then we're probably going to head back and try to turn them in. But yeah, the Darrowshire spirits, kind of scary. Went down here for Pamela's doll, and we fought one, and we almost died. It was a good fight. I don't think we almost died, but if we pulled two, yeah, we probably would have died there. And here we are in the hinterlands. We had a quest here to do. Right over at the Queldanil Lodge. Still a few quests we could do here. They're elite, though. 50 plus. Kind of avoided them. Yeah, the Vile Branch trolls at Raventusk Village. I think those mobs would probably be harder to fight, though, than the mobs we're going to fight now. In the Eastern Plaguelands. Remember, we swam here. Got our prize. That was from the escort quest at Queldanil Lodge. I think after EPL, we'll probably go and turn in this staff, guys. We'll turn in the Oaken branch. And then make our way down to Silithus again. And we'll try to get those two quests that we have completed. Try to use Thunderclap a bit more. Seems like it still has the same effect. Increases time between attacks by 10%, but we now do 103 damage to them. Decent amount of AoE there. At 60 will be our final final upgrades. Mortal Strike 4, Cleave 5, Overpower 4, and Rend 7. I wonder how much we paid for already known. We spent over 169 gold on all of our abilities so far. It's quite a bit. Spend most of your coin on abilities. Looks like someone just hit level 60. Jewick JS. Congratulations. And a shaman went down, died to a mummified Atali in the Eastern Kingdoms. Where the heck is that? Sounds like it's a troll. It's down here. Oh, that was probably in Sunken Temple. Yeah, Sunken Temple's a scary place, man. That's why we avoided Sunken Temple. But to be honest, really the only scary thing in Sunken... Well, the main thing you gotta watch out in there is the last boss. I think it's called Shade of Aranicus. That boss is pretty scary. It's just because of the... You can just run into threat issues and it gets a little scary. Alright, so here we are. We are back. We'll pick up this quest here. Defenders of Darrowshire. Check it out.
We have all been witness to terrible tragedies, but we must not let them drag us to despair.
Oh, okay,
Instead,
it's just here.
hold those memories close so that one day we might find a reckoning. Many of the defenders fell at the Battle of Darrowshire, and many roam again as the ghastly servants of the Scourge,
Of the
find
slay
poor
ghouls.
souls and end their misery, hunt cannibal ghouls, gibbering ghouls, and diseased flayers. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darrowshire, and destroying their forms now will set their souls free. You will find them in Plaguewood and Corrin's Crossing, and in other Scourge strongholds of eastern Plaguelands.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad. I thought we had to go back to Darrowshire and fight Darrowshire spirits. It's alright. And then there's a bunch in this town here. You gotta watch out, though. A lot of abominations. Probably this place is the best. It's all spots you don't want to go to. Like, this place is pretty bad. This is like where Nax is. Kind of scary there as well. But here we go. There's a frenzied plague hound. I think we're kind of safe here. Level 58, so don't want to pull 2. Could easily just have a bad pull and then they just start, you know, dodging all of our attacks and then we just die. There's another one right there. Scroll out a bit. Well, they got an enrage. To watch out for that. Still getting a lot of tender wolf meat, which is good. Should have enough, I hope, to get to level 60. We only have to slay 5 of these dogs. It's not too bad. The bats will be probably more of a pain. They enrage at the end, like when they're like 20% health. Just keep Demo Shout up and should mitigate their damage by quite a bit. I'm looking forward to 60. It's going to be fun trying to get Priebus. We could start now. Like, to be honest, the end game does start once you can get into Blackrock Depths. Even Maradon. So it's at 50, you can kind of start farming Priebus, but we're going to wait for 60 to do that. And it just allows us to get into groups with people that are 60. Because you notice when you're trying to get into these these dungeons. It's mostly all level 60s trying to get in. Yeah, like everybody's level 60, so you kind of have to be level 60 to get in those groups. And I don't blame them, right? They want level 60s as well. Just makes the pulls better, you know. Your aggro radius is as small as it can be. Oh, we got a putrid shrieker here. This one not only has putrid bile, but sonic burst. Looks normal damage plus 3 on nearby enemies, preventing them from spellcasting, so this gargoyle's sort of a counter against spellcasters. So we'll deal with this gargoyle. I think we're kind of safe here. There's his sonic burst. There's the putrid bile. This guy's actually terrible to fight. But I think we'll be fine. Keep Demo Shout up. It's nice that we have this stand buff helping us out, giving us 200 health. Oh, I'm silenced. I can't use Demo Shout. I didn't know that. It's kind of a close fight. Once we get to execute range, it probably won't be that bad. Dodged us. I just have to wait for this to fall off. There we go. One mob at a time, guys. There's a hunter running around. There's always hunters running around here. I think well, the reason why they're here, it's a popular zone for farming thorium. I think rogues and hunters are pretty good classes to play in Classic. Just for, you know, going around and farming ores and stuff like that. If you ever get into trouble, you can just feign death or vanish. I think we can charge in here. I don't know. We'll just range pull. Yeah, we'll do a little range pull. Pull them back. We missed. Well, 58 plague count. Missing. Miss Perry. It's always terrible when that happens to you in a tank as a tank in the raid, because it really affects your threat generation, so somebody can easily get ahead of you if they're not also missing or getting parried. Just get a food buff here. Probably a good episode to probably use some of these. Maybe. Could we? Yeah, we'll use them. We got them. We'll use the armor one. And strength. Hold on to roids for now, but this should help. So we get 180 armor and 13 strength. 30 minutes. These guys also have sonic burst. So it looks like these mobs here are actually pain to fight for casters. How much you can do when they use that ability, you just have to wand. Alright, 9 more of those guys, 2 more dogs. And then I'm not too sure how we'll do here with these Darrowshire spirits. Kind of a, I don't know. It's an okay quest to do, but it's, the ghouls can kind of be a pain. And it's not the ghouls that are a pain, it's the mobs surrounding the ghouls. Like the abominations and the spirits. Like all the other scourge mobs that surround them. That's what I'm mostly worried about. There's a shadow priest there. Here's a doggo. It's looking pretty safe. Another one behind us. Not bad. And we'll just fight this one next to the road. And then it'll just be bats after that. This spot here is a little scary. Might go check it out. I know there's spirits there, and then there's the plague hounds, bats, and then ghouls. I'm not too sure like which place is the best to actually hunt these ghouls down. You don't want to go up in here. 360. Or here. Or there. As you can see, like a majority of the red here is in locations where you have to slay these ghouls. So it's a decent quest to do, but I don't know. We'll see if we do it. Maybe not. Be a lot of range pulling, trying to make sure we don't pull the other mobs into town. Plague Hound. Probably have to keep fighting Plague Hounds, though, if we want to get easy access to bats. See if we can pull this one from here, though. Let's pull him over to the road. Silenced us right away, so we can't demo shout. It's another good thing to do. You pull mobs to the road, good chance you're not going to pull, you know, mobs here. A lot of them don't path close to the road. Roads are usually considered to be pretty safe, unless you're in Duskwood and Stitches is walking down the road. It's not too safe. This seems to be a good area for bats. There's a bat there. There's a dog behind him. It's not too bad here. Some behind us. Bat coming from the top. From the top deck. About to suplex me. There's one behind here, behind that tree. Stay where we are. These guys just have the silence. That's it. It's not too bad. I think the frenzied plague hounds are worse. Thing around this bat here. There's a big worm on this side of the map too. It's like an elite worm. Don't have to worry about it though, because it's not hostile unless you attack it. Is that him? No. Much bigger than that one. Alright, so we're gonna lose power and fortitude soon. So that'll reduce our health by 200. Four more bats to go. Doralgor, that's him. Looks like he's actually hostile. I didn't know that. Never mind, guys. Got trample, inflicts normal damage plus 8 to nearby enemies. He's easy to kite though, he's slow. Nature damage inflicted every 3 seconds with viral and poison. He's got venom spit, spits poison at nearby enemies, inflicting nature damage. Then additional damage every 5 seconds for 10 seconds, and he has strike, which is just a melee attack. Fight this dog. Then we'll pull the bat. Yeah, he creeps around here. Is he really hostile? Yeah, he is. So yeah, I was wrong about that. So yeah, watch out for him. Even though he's slow. You don't want to get hit by him. And a hunter went down called Daddy Wheel. He died to a Sand Fury Blood Drinker and Zulfarak. Crimson Courier. It's probably on the road. It's got to be on the road. Or he's up top. Crimson Bodyguard. Oh my gosh, this is bad. There they are right there. Don't want to run into them. Hammer of Justice can stun you? Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, this place is pretty bad. It's up there with Ungoro Crater. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Ungoro, but it's pretty bad. I'm gonna just put a marker on this guy. If you run into them, you're done. Yeah, I think even at 60. But the road isn't that safe. It's kind of safe, but not always. A couple more bats, though. We'll get the heck out of here. Yeah, best zone, Winter Spring, Felwood Winter Spring. I know I keep preaching about that, but it is the best. It's not even close to as dangerous as the others. Even like this one down here is kind of dangerous. There are elite like black dragonflight dragons flying around. Don't really want to run into them either. Oh, we got a dog here. We got a bat down here that we could easily get rid of. We'll do that. Just stay away from those dogs. Probably want to get out of this ditch. Two more bats after this, and we'll move on. We'll head down to go see Tyrion and the Thanos. This bat seems a little bit better to fight. Doggo up top there. But that's, I think the strat is, you get Songflower from Felwood, you fight Winterfall Furbolgs, you get the fire water, and you just stack those buffs and just kill Furbolgs. And then while you're doing that, you're also getting your reputation up with Timbermaw Hold. It's not a bad thing to do. Obviously, the best thing to do is to find a group of people and go into dungeons and get Prebis. That's by far the best thing to do. It's more dangerous, though. But you are getting Prebis while you're, leveling up. That's what you should do if you're just regularly playing the game. And there's a bat right there. The final one. And then we'll hit the road, and hopefully we don't run into any Scarlet Crusade. Getting kind of close to max. And also the side entrance into Stratholme. Finish him off. Nice. Alright, so let's make our way back to Nathanos and Tyrion. And we'll get around 11k XP, I think. 11 to 12k XP. Level 44 Warlock died in Dustwallow Marsh. To a Drywallow Daggermaw. I think that's oh, he died to the Black Dragonflight mobs. I believe. Hopefully we're kind of safe on the road here. They were walking down this way. Just need to make sure we don't run into them. This will lead us to the town. Oh! Oh! I get more scared in this game than horror games, man. No, the Scarlet Crusade. I had some jump scares in some horror games. I played Dead Space, the remake. Badass game, man. That's a classic. I'm happy I got to check it out. It deserved a remake. It was the remake they did was amazing. A lot of jump scares in that one. Be awesome to play it again on this PC. Because my PC kind of wasn't ready for it back then. Let's see if we can get by here without causing any trouble. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, there's just abominations, warders. Like, you're trying to find ghouls, but you have to sort through all these other mobs that are kind of annoying to deal with. Can we get through here this way? We can, but it's dangerous. I'm not going into that town. Can we go this way? Yeah, I think we can. Pretty sure we can cut through this side. Yeah, I would recommend Unitscan as an add-on. Just for the last, from 50 to 60, when you get into Ungoro Crater, this zone, they just love to throw these, like, wandering elites at you. They're trying to kill you. So, this add-on kind of just allows it not to be a surprise. Which is good. Like, they even put things on the ground that people would look at and be like, oh, you know what, I might check this out, and then they die. It's a lame way to die, man. In my opinion. But it happens. Oh, looks like we will make it to Nathanos's residence. It's just up here. If your alliance don't come up here, he will destroy you. Him and his dogs.
What now? It's incredible what a little anger and rage can get accomplished.
He wants us to get living rot here. Use mortar and pestle to grind the living rot into congelated rot. He wants us to slaughter the scourge. And then the ranger's lord behested 8 rangers, 8 pastor, 8 woodsmen. Yeah, there's like a lodge up here, I think.
The high elves of the Quelithian Lodge possesses something that belongs to me, adventurer.
Place is deadly.
A document detailing my life as a mortal. Before you ask,
yeah, living rot.
No, you most certainly are not privy to such information.
Probably not doing those
quests.
quests.
Just do as I tell you, Worm. Recover the registry. And, imbecile, be sure to leave as much strife and grief as possible in your wake. Leave them suffering. You kill with purpose while you remain on my stead. Your first task is to feed my hounds. Take this mortar and pestle and travel to Corin's Crossing. Once there, you will find a robust selection of scourge to slaughter. From their fresh carcasses, I need living rot. Take that living rot and grind it up in the mortar. Then let it sit to coagulate. Bring the coagulated rot back here. And, imbecile, realize that living rot from the undead doesn't remain living for very long. You must kill quickly.
Okay. Not doing those. Probably don't recommend them. Go up there, you're probably dying. You could, but it's not worth going to. Hey, if this was my, like, second time, like, I had a character or I already did this and got self-found 60 on a warrior, I'd try it. I'd give it a try. But since it's not, right? You know, I kind of want to make sure we get to 60. I kind of want to watch out here, too. Good thing this Kodo's moving.
Well done, adventurer. Come, rest. Let us eat and talk of days long past.
Redemption.
You have worked hard, friend. Rest your weary bones and allow me to properly introduce myself.
Didn't listen to the story, Tauren.
I must apologize for not being entirely truthful with you in regards to my identity. I had to be certain that you could be trusted. Few people would have selflessly lent assistance to an old and forgotten hermit. You have proven yourself as one of those people, a person of integrity and honor. And my son, Talon, was only a child when I was found guilty of treason and banished from the Alliance to live a life in exile. I chose to remain here so that I could watch over him, to somehow ensure that he would grow up an honorable man. As I had hoped, he took my place as Lord of Mardenholda, but in a cruel twist of fate, joined the ranks of the Scarlet Crusade. He is now their High Lord Traveler.
That is terrible.
Race does not dictate honor, person. While you remain on my farmstead, I ask that you remember and respect this credo. I have known orcs who have been as honorable as the most noble of knights and humans who have been as vile as the most ruthless of scourge. But I shall not bore you with tales of my youth. There is much work to be done, if that is what you desire.
All right, so we didn't read this part. Indeed, the Scarlet Crusade are an aberration of the Order of the Silver Hand. You must believe me, Tauren. Talon is a good man. He needs guidance. He needs to remember what it is to be noble and honorable. I know that in his heart, he knows what he does is wrong. Will you help him? Will you help him remember? I will, Tyrion. It's a pretty cool quest chain.
The Fordring redemption will
Can
be
die,
a
though.
difficult task.
It's
Are you prepared?
It is a difficult task.
To help Talon regain what he has lost, you must gather items from his past. The first such item is a toy that I gave to him on his 7th birthday. It was his most cherished possession, a miniature warhammer, an exact replica of my very own.
Miniature
After I was
warhammer.
banished for treason, his mother told him that I had died. He was taken to my false grave at the Undercroft,
This is
where
tough.
he buried the hammer along with my memories.
This isn't good to do.
forever. You must venture to the Undercroft and recover Talon's hammer.
It's like every quest is not good to do. This one isn't good to do. There's a bunch of grave robbers there. That's why it's all red. So people go there and they die because the grave robbers outnumber them and they get completely... They're dwarven grave robbers and they just beat the crap out of you. But that was good. That's going to be the end of our journey here in the Plaguelands. I think that's a good way to end it. All these other quests are good to do, but there is a good chance that you can die attempting to complete these. I think slaying the ghouls, this is probably the best area here where Nax is. Could get the living rod and the ghouls down. Maybe we'll come back and do that. Could be a good idea. But for now, we are going to
I have exactly what
most likely head back to
Dark Lady, watch
Thunderbluff. And we will turn in the Glyphed Oaken Branch next episode, guys. We'll probably do a little bit of cooking as well. We'll get some tender wolf
Do
meat
not
cooked.
seek death.
But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. We survived the Plaguelands for now. But, as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.